8 sons whose lives were stolen, leaving 8 mothers in pain. 15-year-old Jordan Edwards. He was leaving a party with friends when a police officer fired a rifle into their car, striking Jordan in the head and killing him. Roy Oliver was convicted and sentenced to 15 years, but Jordan's life was still stolen far too soon. 17-year-old Antwon Rose. He was unarmed and running away after a traffic stop in East Pittsburgh when a police officer shot him 3 times in the back, despite clear video evidence showing he posed no threat. The officer, Michael Rosfeld, was acquitted. His death sparked protests across the country, but still, no justice. 12-year-old Tamir Rice. He was playing with a toy pellet gun in Cleveland Park when police pulled up and shot him within 2 seconds of arriving. He had no time to drop the toy or respond. The officers were never criminally charged, and city officials attempted to justify the shooting. 17-year-old Kendrick Johnson. He was found dead inside a rolled-up gym mat at his high school in Georgia. Authorities ruled it an accident, claiming he fell in while reaching for a shoe, but his body showed signs of blunt force trauma and several of his organs were missing. His family believes there was a cover-up. No one has been held accountable. 17-year-old Laquan McDonald. He was shot 16 times by Chicago police officer Jason Van Dyke. Police initially claimed Laquan had learned to tee them with a knife, but dashcam footage later showed him walking away when he was gunned down. The footage was hidden for over a year. Van Dyke was convicted of second-degree murder, but served only a few years in prison. 17-year-old Trayvon Martin. He was walking home from a store, wearing a hoodie and carrying Skittles and iced tea, when he was followed and fatally shot by George Zimmerman, a self-appointed neighborhood watchman. Zimmerman claimed self-defense and was acquitted. Trayvon's death sparked national outrage and helped ignite the Black Lives Matter movement. 16-year-old Kalief Browder. He was arrested for allegedly stealing a backpack despite no evidence. He was unable to afford $3,000 bail, so he spent 3 years at Rikers Island prison, including 2 years in solitary confinement. Though the charges were eventually dropped, Kalief suffered from severe depression and PTSD. On June 6, 2015, he took his own life. He was failed by every part of the justice system. 14-year-old Emmett Till. He was brutally killed, lynched in Mississippi, after being falsely accused of whistling at a white woman. He was beaten, mutilated, and his body was dumped in a river. His mother, Mamie Till Mobley, insisted on an open casket funeral, so the world could see what had been done to her son. Despite overwhelming evidence, his killers were acquitted by an all-white jury in under an hour. 8 sons whose lives were stolen, leaving 8 mothers in pain, 8 futures erased by injustice, and 8 stories we refuse to forget.